What is up again? Vincent Valentine EX Turk, bringing you one of the best Final Fantasy content. Well, I wouldn't say one of the best. I mean, it's mediocre, but let's just be honest. But anyways, bringing you some good content. There we go. I need to work on that a little bit more. I need to actually rehearse that stuff. But the fact I just improvise and don't read a script makes me a little bit better than... Well, not better, but more unique. And I like the uniqueness of my style of video making, but let's get into the actual stuff. Nobody in the Final Fantasy fan base, besides like Final Fantasy Peasant, Dean Vice, and other bigger Final Fantasy YouTube channels, cover the subject of Jessie, Biggs, and Wedge from Final Fantasy VII. You know they died too. Isn't just Eris, but anyways, no one ever covers them. So I thought, maybe I should cover at least a segment. So we're gonna go with another fan theory right here, like I always do. I always go good with my theories. So let's get started on this fan theory. Does Jessie Galloway, because that's her last name, have a crush on Cloud Strife? Yes. This is why I think it's possible. The fact is, Jessie, even in the remake trailer, when you got a little bit of dialogue, you saw Jessie talk about Cloud like if he's some big shot. First of all, because he told people he was a soldier, but not only that, but also the train scene where you were looking at the plate. She was getting a little closer and whispering like if it was ASMR style, stuff. So I think if anything, I'm pretty sure how this would have went down for Cloud to join Avalanche. I'm pretty sure Barrett has rejected Cloud in the beginning, like before Final Fantasy VII. The minute Cloud reached Midgar after Crisis Core. Of course, Crisis Core not being canon, but we're going to still use that because it's still be in the time frame this happened. Jessie was the first to look at Cloud like, oh, well, hot damn, muscles, blonde hair, big sword. That's not overcompensating for something, but no, with those jokes aside, Jessie was like, damn. God damn. So, I'm pretty sure it was her convincing Barrett that this is the best Barrett's going to get for Avalanche. It is pretty much one of Shinra's own. Of course, literally no, Cloud doesn't really have his complete memories. But nonetheless, I'm pretty sure it was Jessie that talked Barrett into letting Cloud join. Now Barrett doesn't like the price that Cloud puts on Barrett. But if you're gonna have anybody join this kind of organization, you're gonna need a person who's a professional at the place that you're fighting against, at the business you're fighting against. And since Cloud is claimed first class soldier, I mean, yeah. You're going to get, this is the best thing you can get. But I think also, all the little interactions that you get with Jessie and Cloud is a lot more, it has a lot more interactions than Biggs and Wedge, Biggs and, has more than just, more than just Biggs and Wedge. So I think it's 100% possible that Jessie has a crush on Cloud. Another reason why I think Jessie has a crush on Cloud as well is when Cloud saved Jessie, and for some reason there's something with it's something that girls like when you go around saving their life. If Jessie would have undoubtedly died if Cloud hasn't untied the rope that Jessie got tied into. So it's kind of, there's actually a gratitude thing going on. And then also the fact that Jessie has a little bit of a small thing. And it's not elaborated because, Jessie's only one of the Final Fantasy VII girls who barely gets any, love. Even Lucretia Crescent, who only plays, 5 minutes in a cutscene only, has more love than Jessie. And no offense, as much as I love Lucretia Crescent, Jessie has more impact on the story, on the fact that, the only Avalanche members of this time period would be, the only Avalanche members in this time period will be Barrett, Jessie, Biggs, and Wedge, and Cloud, and Tifa, So, Jessie plays more of a role. But Jessie does not get very much love. So, that's why I wanted to do this video in the first place, That's why I wanted to do this video, but, But I'm pretty sure they're going to elaborate this on the remake for Final Fantasy VII. I have a prediction that this is going to be elaborated to be bigger, a much more chemistry thing. So we're going to be really pissed off when she dies. Well, when she's going to die in the remake, because it is a remake of Final Fantasy VII. But I believe that they have a crush based off. I believe Jessie has a crush on Cloud, based off the interactions Jessie gives to Cloud, And I'm pretty sure if she didn't get killed by the plate dropping, I'm pretty sure there would have been some chemistry. But I think when Tetsuya Nomura made the original, he was intending for Tifa to be the love interest. At first, it was actually Aerith due to the concept art, but it got changed to Tifa. As you can see in the writing of Final Fantasy VII things, this is why I like Final Fantasy VII the best, because there's so many changes. You don't expect another thing to happen. You didn't expect the original Avalanche, what I'm talking about is Jessie, Biggs, and Wedge to die. You didn't expect for Aerith to die, thus Tifa becomes the love interest. You didn't expect anything in this game. It was unexpectable. It was unexpected, So you didn't even know. But I think in the early stages of this adventure, it looked like Cloud and Jessie were supposed to get paired off. But then we meet Tifa, a childhood friend of Cloud's, right after all this. And of course, Jessie, Biggs, and Wedge dies in the explosion of the fallen plate. But the point I'm trying to, the point I'm trying to say is that yes, and she was actually the first one to be war. And another reason was signed that Jessie has a crush on Cloud Strife is the fact when Cloud went missing that in the train, when they went in the train, she was like Cloud and like shaking and stuff like that. It was really hard to see this in the polygon models, which we'll be able to see a lot better in the actual remake. But she was worried about Cloud. Of course, that Barrett and them knows like, oh man, Cloud's a soldier. Okay, Cloud is a first class soldier, buddy. This is not gonna kill Cloud. Not that Cloud is the man who got stabbed by Sephiroth when he was just a human, close to the heart. Close to the pinpoint of the heart, and got so mad, picked up Sephiroth's sword and knocked his ass in live stream as a human being. But anyways, I'm not trying to talk about Cloud. I'm just saying that, they were wrong about Cloud not surviving. But Jessie was actually worried about Cloud. So that's another sign that Jessie has a thing for Cloud Strife. And again, this is a fan theory. Anything can be interpretation, or I could be reading into stuff, and if I am, I truly apologize, But I just want to actually make this fun video, like every other theory video I've ever made for the Final Fantasy franchise. But nonetheless, I think, based off interactions you see with her, and then the time when you get close to look at the plate model, and she has a whisper in the text box, which it's really hard to tell with polygon models. But yes, I think Jessie has a thing for Cloud. I think she has a big thing for Cloud. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to discover that because she dies alongside Biggs and Wedge. But, But nonetheless, yes. Jessie Galloway has a crush on Cloud Strife. based off those interactions, you know, based off those interactions. And then every mission with their banter also explains a little bit more detail in their relationship that was not explored before. Not explored before. What could that possibly mean, Vincent? What could that possibly mean? Meaning that in the remake, since the remake's going to be a lot longer and the Midgar arc's going to be extended, we're probably going to be able to see a full banter of both characters, and you'll be able to see a much deeper side of that relationship, you know, or should I say partnership, and seeing Jesse Galloway being extra flirty to Cloud Strife. We'll be able to see that in the remake with CGI actors, voice actors, facial motion capture. We're going to be able to see all that in the remake. But nonetheless, I just took all the banters for this research and everything that's happened with the two characters. So that's why I came up with the whole Jesse Galloway has a crush on Cloud Strife. And may the crystal be with you.
I don't see why we brought a Shinra soldier along. No way he'd throw all that away for us. What's his name, anyway?
Cloud Strife. And he says it's former soldier. Look, heavy security like this, you want a professional along.